we slide up to the second position, and we're going to do this on the 5th string. We're going to go from 2, slide into 3, and strike 4, 5. Then we come down to the 4th string and hit 3, 5. Then we come back to the 5th string and go 6, 5, 3. So what we have so far slow. Then he does a little slide into another arpeggio. We're going to come down to that 4th string at the 5th fret, hit that, and slide up to 6. And let our fingers fall into place for a G sharp major chord, but we're only playing the 4, 3, 2. So we slide. Okay, what we have so far again. Then you can use your pinky if you want and hit the 7th fret and then come back to the 6th, keeping that arpeggio position, or you can just give it a little vibrato there. Again, if you want to do one finger. Then we're just playing the top 3 strings for a C minor, then to A sharp, G sharp, to G. This next lick's pretty cool. It happens pretty fast, but there's pauses, so you have to really articulate this. You want to start out on the 5th string at the 3rd fret, and then you're going to strike the 5th fret of that 5th string and slide up and end up on the 4th string at the 4th fret. So it's kind of a real quick, and there's that little pause there, and then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go from 4, slide, just a slight step up, and then end up on the 3rd string at the 5th fret. So what we have so far is this. Then we do that again. We're going to slide up we're going to strike the 3rd string at the 7th fret, and we're going to end up 2nd string at the 7th fret and bend that up. You want to hear that bend and release. So again, so far what we have. One more time. To finish the lick off, you're going to hit the 8th fret on the 1st string, and then we come to the 3rd string and go from 7 to 5. So what we have. Then we're going to play a G sharp to an A sharp to that C minor 7, and then we're into an F minor. So we're lifting our small finger and hitting it back. Then you come up to a C minor, 1 strike, and then you take your pinky and you're coming down for the 1st string and then lift up. So you can do part of the chord. That sounds fine. If that whole thing is too difficult. And then he does a little. So we're sliding into the C minor. So we strike it and slide in. Twice there. Back to the F minor. Then we come to a D 7th, so we don't have our small finger on the 4th string. And then the next chord is a weird kind of a jazz chord. It's an F minor 7th flat 5th. Yeah. So what it really is, the way I think of it, is at the 9th position I take a D shape, I just move it up a string each. So I start out on the 4th string and just let my fingers follow that D shape, and then add my pinky down on the 1st string at the 11th fret. And there's 3 sets of triplets there. And then you're back into the chords. Let's do that jazzy part slow again. So we'll start out on the F minor. So after the jazzy part, we're doing the chords. We do 3 times through. We stop, and then they come into it's kind of a different part here also. We come down twice through those chords again, but downstroked. It changes up here. He goes into kind of a mellow part, and I'll show you how that goes. And that mellow part is C minor, little vibrato, and then we're to G sharp 7. Not much vibrato, and then we're doing a G7th, but it's an augmented chord. So really what I'm playing is the 6th string and the 2nd and 3rd string at the 4th fret. You don't have to play any other part of that chord. So it's kind of hit the bass note and hit those 2 notes. Does that 3 times. On the 4th time, you're actually doing the G7th, okay? And then you come in and slide in from basically a D, but we're only playing the top 3 strings. Vibrato. And then this section is the next lead. So I'll play that section for you again, and then we'll go into the lead and I'll show you that.